Jimmy McDuffie, JimmyMcduffie, and I'm Sheriff of Effingham County.
Do you have any opening statements, or do you want to just go straight into
I
questions?
hadn't really prepared anything. At approximately 10:30 this morning, we received a call that there was a possible suicide at the courthouse. We came over, and the court folks had already found Judge Yekel. It appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. However, it's a pending investigation. We're going for an autopsy, and we'll know more as the investigation goes on forward. So.
You said that he was found around between 10 and 11 this morning. Is there any idea of when he may have actually committed suicide?
It looks like it was last night, and we're going on the pretext it's suicide, but you have to do everything to see that it is. So.
Was there any note or anything left behind? Did you guys find anything? Have you been to the residence yet?
We understand there was note sent to the governor. Not sure yet what that is, but we'll look at that. But no note as right now.
There is a copy of that note circulating on social media. We haven't been able to confirm its authenticity yet, so just to clarify that. But it appeared that Judge Yekel had tried to resign from his position and that the governor's office may have rejected that resignation. Are y'all able to confirm whether any of that is accurate?
Yes, that is accurate. That happened one day last week, I think, is when all that came out. The resignation was supposed to have been final yesterday, but the governor didn't accept it. I don't remember the date that came out, but it was one day last week.
Also on social media, there was a former assistant of the previous judge that worked here who said that there was a lawsuit against the Judge Yekel. Was there any belief that this had any involvement with that? Is there any result of what that investigation might have been through?
I hadn't heard of anything on that. No lawsuit that I'm aware of, but they do those through private attorneys, so we don't know about it until papers are served. So.
Can you talk about Yekel's previous? Does he have any charges against him or any kind of criminal activity?
No, nothing that we're aware of. I talked to Lindsay Smith at GBI this morning, and she didn't say anything about it. We text back and forth just with her.
So what are the other agencies involved on this investigation?
Right now, just the sheriff's office.
Will GBI be involved through the investigation?
No, not at this point. GBI will do the autopsy. Of course, we have to do that through them, but they'll be involved in as far as the autopsy goes.
Is there any word on who discovered his body?
It was one of my deputies. I don't know right now which one, but it was one of our deputies. So.
And that was in a courtroom?
Yes.
Was court supposed to be in session today?
No, he didn't have any court this week.
Did he have anything yesterday?
I don't remember. I was in and out yesterday, but I don't remember of anything. Usually this time of year, everything's winding down, so you don't have too much, but he could have, but I'm just not sure.
Sheriff, I know that, y'all in the legal community obviously work very closely together. Do you have any comments just for the community or the judge's family at this time?
Yes, and, we want to offer them our condolences. This is never good for anybody. The family's distraught. I mean, it's supposed to be a happy time this time of year, and now that they've got this, and I think he's got some sons that are in law enforcement too, so they know what it's like. But I can't imagine if they have anything that they need from us, we'll be available and make ourselves available to them going forward. So.
Are you asking for any help from the community on possibly uncovering a reason for this? Any premeditated reason for what happened?
Of course, if anybody knows of anything, we would appreciate a phone call. There's not much that we know in the community that would be unless he spoke to somebody individually. But we have talked with his secretary, and she's been with us the entire time through the investigation.
Has she hinted on anything?
Apparently she didn't know anything either, so it was all a surprise to her as well.